12.10 is finally here, and with it, it brought a few new guns, one of them being the STM-9, a 9mm semi-auto AR style gun. But does it matter? Should you care? Is it worth it? In this video, we're going to dive into the weapon, the value, and hopefully help you make a decision on if it's worth running or not. I'm Jessekazam. Welcome back to another Escape From Tarkov video. If you like this video, think about dropping a like, commenting down below, or subscribing to the channel for more content like this. And I stream Escape From Tarkov on Twitch. All my links will be down below. I'd love to have you stop by and say hey. With all that out of the way, though, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, so like we said, we are looking at the STM-9 that just came into Escape From Tarkov today with the 12.10 patch. Like we said, 9mm semi-auto only AR style, which means you can fit basically all of the M4 attachments to it. And really quick, as a disclaimer, you know, this gun definitely is not going to like shake up the meta and become a meta thing to run. It's semi-auto. It's basically like a super nice glorified Saiga 9, you know, which that has been a semi-auto 9mm carbine in Escape From Tarkov for forever. And it's basically a meme gun. Nobody uses it. Yes, you'll be able to get this, like the stats of this, the ergo high, the recoil low, and 7 and 39 is a great gun. But we have to remember that Battlestate games are not adding guns into Escape From Tarkov so that the gun can fit in some sort of balance as far as, you know, I would want to use this if I had this much money. They're adding guns into Escape From Tarkov because they like guns in real life and they like to shoot them. So if you're like, this is just stupid, why would I ever run that? I hate 9mm. Don't ever run it. It's not put in so that everybody can run it. They just are going to put in every single gun that they can conceive of in this game. And I think that's just fun, and I like messing around with stuff. So that's the disclaimer. You know, there's no secret sauce magic in this video that's going to turn this from a 9mm semi-auto gun to something else. That's just what it is, but it can be fun anyway. Anyway, so the STM-9, you can purchase it from Skier, and it's about 40,000 rubles. 44,000 rubles. Now, also as a disclaimer, and there it is, there's the Saiga 9 for 16,000 rubles. As a disclaimer with the price, the prices of these can change if they're constantly sold out, if everybody's running them. I mean, the Vector started at about 45,000 rubles, if I remember correctly, and now it's about double that. I don't know if the price of this will change, but just in case, if you're watching this video in a few weeks and the price is a little different, that's all right. We can figure out what level it is. It's level 2, so you can get it pretty early on. That's not too bad. So 44,000 rubles. And like we said, it basically takes everything that an M4 can take. But right stock standard, it comes with 34 vertical recoil, right? So that's like the meta M4. But vertical recoil doesn't matter quite as much on a semi-auto gun, obviously, because you're not holding down the trigger. You're just, you know, clicking as fast as you can. But this comes with 34 vertical recoil and 74 ergo, stock standard, 40,000 rubles. This is incredibly usable for 40,000 rubles, ready to go. It takes Glock mags, so the 17 rounders, the 21 rounders, the 33 rounders, and the 50 rounders, they will all fit. Glock mags are pretty inexpensive as well, and they're everywhere these days because a lot of people like using the Vector, so you can find them. You can use them. Even the 21 rounders or the 17s might be not a terrible idea because it's semi-auto, and that's a way to conserve on some money as well. You've got some new parts here. It's got its own barrels, obviously, because it's a 9mm longer barrel. But other than that, you can basically do anything you want to this thing and put like all of the M4 rails on it and stuff like that you can put on the M4s. The suppressors, it's a lot like a Vector where you can throw on the like the Osprey and stuff like that. You can put any of the, you know, Growl pistol grip. You can put the advanced tube. You can put the MOE stocks. You know, it's effectively an M4 when it comes to modding it. The best in slot is pretty ridiculous. 19 vertical recoil. I whipped this up really quick. I can't buy this and show it to you because the patch just dropped and the longer barrels are out of stock completely and they're not on the flea market yet. So I can't buy the longer barrels and get it to you. But I wanted to show you kind of like, as far as I can tell, a best in slot for vertical recoil. This still has 48 ergo, even with the magazine in it, which isn't bad at all. And this has 19 vertical recoil. Now, this is like some of those like completely Gucci'd out MPXs where you cross into the territory of like Is it even worth spending 250,000 rubles on the meta best in slot 9mm gun? No, it's probably not. You know, most of this stuff is from traders though. Like you don't have to really buy any of this stuff from the flea market as far as I can tell. It's just, is it in stock? Like these barrels are just not in stock, but you know, so it's not as expensive as some guns can be to mod out, but it's still kind of ridiculous. We can go back here. This is a gun that literally, this is stock standard. The only thing I did was I switched out for the growl grip for more ergo. I put the Fortis shift on the rail system that comes with the gun, and I put the Osprey suppressor on it, and I got it from 34 down to 33, or sorry, down to 31. And it went from 74 ergo to now with a magazine, it's got 76. So let's we can get a little apples to apples comparison there. So 69 ergo to 76 ergo, and from 34 vertical recoil to 31. So once again, even that isn't that much. Like maybe the growl was unnecessary. You put the shift on for a little bit extra ergo, and then if you don't want to suppress it, you're still in a great spot here. If you do want to suppress it, you put the Osprey on and you're really close. But the 30s for recoil is not bad at all. And once again, it's a semi-auto gun. So you can kind of not snipe, but you could put like a Valde or something on with this, especially with 7N31. 7N31 flies really fast and really straight. So if you've got the money, maybe only bring a few mags because that ammo can be expensive. 7N31 flies pretty straight, and you can wreck some people with it. So we got to talk about the ammo that it shoots. If you know 9mm, you kind of know, but if you're not sure, 7N31 is the top tier ammunition. It's got 39 pen, 52 damage. This is really good for that small of a caliber, right? Like, of course, M61 has, 63 pen or whatever it is. So you can't really compare those, but for a pistol caliber, for 9mm, 39 pen is great. That means you're punching through almost every face shield, unless you get up to like the Alton face shield territory, if you're hitting them in the face. And you're even kind of wrecking armor with that. You just have to land your shots. The thing is it's a good ammo for it being 9mm, but you really have to be hitting your shots. And without full auto, you open yourself up to missing a lot more of those shots. But 7N31 is a decent round. You can craft it. That's where I've gotten all of mine, or you can buy it for like 3,000 rubles around off the flea market. I expect that to go up a little bit. AP 6.3 has 30 pen and 52 damage. So you're going to be struggling with this with semi-auto. This is really when you're going to start to struggle, right? Like when you're sending this thing through a vector at 950 rounds per minute, AP 6.3 can basically shred just about anything. But when you're semi-auto tapping it, you're going to be 100% having to go for those headshots. You just can't miss them. You can't be aiming anywhere else. If you're using this with the STM9, you got to hit those headshots. Because you gotta drop the enemy. You're not shooting quite as fast. So we can take this thing into the hideout real quick, and I can kind of show you just how it performs at 31 vertical recoil. You can kind of hear how it sounds a little bit. See, so 31 vertical recoil really allows you, even at 31, really allows you to keep those shots grouped up tight. I mean, even out there at that distance, like with a PKO6, you know what I mean? So like we said, you could throw a Valde on this, you could throw something, and you can hit your shots at a pretty decent range. It flies fast, it flies straight, and as long as you can click fast, man, this thing is pretty much a beast. So this is like we said, this is the one where I just took a stock standard one, threw some pieces on. I didn't do the advanced tube. I didn't do a better butt stock. I didn't do a longer barrel or a better, 40,000 rubles. If you have a few suppressors or like attachments, like I've got rigs full of attachments down here, stuff that I just like to keep. And I'm like, maybe one day I'll use. And you can just pop a few of your favorite attachments on here and have an incredibly, incredibly usable gun. So that's it. That's the STM9. Not a whole lot to do here. I just wanted to give you the overview of where you can buy it, how much it costs, how you can mod it out. Do you need to mod it out? And now you get to take this information and decide, do you even want to use this gun? I'd recommend it just to try different stuff out, have fun. Semi-auto sometimes forces you to be accurate. 9mm is in a good spot. Whether it needs to be nerfed or not, I'll let you decide that, but 9mm can be in a pretty good spot. So that's the STM9, and hopefully this video gave you the information to decide if you want to use it, and if so, go out there and wreck some PMCs and escape from Tarkov. Thank you again so much for stopping by to check out the video. If you liked the video, think about dropping a like, commenting down below, or subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I stream Escape from Tarkov on Twitch. All my links will be down below. And if you're looking for people to play Tarkov with, our Discord community is an awesome place to be. That link is down below as well. Thank you again for stopping by, and I will definitely see y'all on the next one.